Hey guys, welcome to Raja Makes Money. How are all my money makers doing today? Hopefully everyone had a great day in the market. Markets today, the Dow and the S&P 500 all-time new highs again. And of course, I had a couple of stocks there that did phenomenal. Unfortunately, I have them hedged. So just like you've seen in the past, those hedges do weigh against you when the stocks start to run too much. But it's also just like in the past, it's kind of like a progressive jackpot. And we have a lot of time. We have 8-9 weeks left to keep rolling out these hedges. So I think we're going to do great. I think everything will be fine. I'm not worried about it. But I'll explain to you guys more in detail what I'm doing and let you guys check it out. But thank you everyone joining us for this Tuesday's Raja Makes Money. So here we are, unfortunately down 172,000. Oh, excuse me, hiccup there. So interesting enough, these market makers have been playing games a lot, and they keep just adjusting these prices. So usually when a stock runs, for example, a dollar up, the option is probably going to move, that's out that far, will usually move more than 21 cents on a stock that goes up a dollar. They're just really playing this tight, probably trying to scare me a little bit, also to pad their books. But they're going to get slammed because if this stock goes to, $30, these things are $5. They're gonna, there's nothing they can do about it. And there's these premiums. Now, you take a look at like the 24.50, that is a 28-cent premium with the stock sitting right there. So it is very interesting. A lot of the premium in Lucid now, it isn't as volatile as it was, which is interesting enough because when a stock moves, a dollar up and down every day, that's 3-4% moves. Usually it's a little bit more volatile pricing wise. So I'm not sure why they've taken some of the volatility out of it, but they have. And but like I said, it's still somewhat volatile and paying better. So we'll just keep adding to these positions. And no matter what, over the next couple of weeks until these expire, these positions that we sell the calls against are always going to be worth more money the week out than they are this week. So obviously, ideally for me would be Friday to end right at like $24 or $24.50. Right in here is good. But if it ended at $24.50, for example, so if the stock went down 50 more cents again, or 46 cents, it was $24, they'll probably take 20 cents out of this, which would be a $160,000 hit. But you have $580,000 in profit in market value here if the stock was at $24. Now, if the stock's at $24.50, you have 27 cents right now. So that's about $170,000 worth. And then these $122,000 is 100% profit. But it is interesting how they move around. And I just, when I sold these yesterday to open the week, I just didn't sell them. I've had, sometimes I get a little impatient and I sell. Then, like, for an example, Clover was doing tremendous, had a great day yesterday. Today over $9. I was like, you know what, this one's finally going. I'm looking at the 950s or $10, and then it tanks for no explanation. So I said, screw it. I went ahead and, I'm just get out of this thing. Sold the 9s that, if it comes back, and I wound up getting $24,159. So what does that mean? If on Friday the stock is under $9, I basically at least pick up $25,000 more dollars for holding that position. And if the stock is above $9, I get my $25,000 and I sell the stock for $9 a share. And so if you took the 80,000 shares at $8.40, it gives me an extra 60 cents, gives me an extra $48,000 in upside potential, and I'm just out of this thing. Same with IDEX. I got those 150s. We got the 23,000 for them, and they're at 27 grand. IDEX today was above 250. Now it's back below. So, and unfortunately for that one, it only trades on monthly options. So, it definitely is a tougher one. But like I said, I'd love to be out of both of these and clean up the cash. Same with Jaguar. I like to be out of that one, but it's such a small position. It's not really a big deal to me right now. Thank God we got that Eni. Eni came really down hard today, over 25% down, or 2%, whatever, $1.12. So we had a good timing to get out of that one. But like I said, the markets today, S&P 500 and the Dow, all-time new highs. Futures are pretty much flat after hours. Our big one, Lucid, obviously. This one got as high as 25.24 today. So I was actually down a lot more because if this thing takes off or something this week, then it'll definitely impact my my daily numbers. And like I said, but it's the same way it works, just like that progressive. every week out over the next 8 weeks is worth more money no matter what. So, we'll sell next week's, and I can show you guys, but with 8,000 contracts, if we get 30, 40 cents every week, we're picking up $200,000-$300,000. Eventually, one of these weeks is going to hit, just like previously. And, like I said, it's like a progressive jackpot. It'll just add up, and we'll have, another $1.5 million, $2 million payday like we did that one week. And then we'll get back on track, and maybe we'll make some different decisions, or maybe we'll have fun. Who knows? That's what it's all about. But like I said, market's doing good today. It was interesting to see, while the Dow hit an all-time new high today, Apple still is having trouble breaking that, getting it. I mean, it's done great, but it's still having trouble hitting that 150 again to really get it going. Also, like Amazon is, kind of stalled, and some of these other ones, but hanging in there, near their highs and stuff. So looking pretty good. Bitcoin continues its rally. Was as high as 46,700 today, down a little bit. So it's doing pretty good. But what do you guys got for me? What do you guys got? So. Take your guys' questions here. Where's Logan with his comments? Well, Logan was probably too busy to watch the show yesterday to know anybody was commenting. So, Renslots, I think Clover's earnings are on the 11th. Yep, they are coming up, I think tomorrow or Thursday. So that will be interesting. Hopefully, like I said, I don't know. I mean, it is interesting with these earnings. For example, and I'll show you like AMC, which losing all this money, why it was rallying and was up yesterday, and and throughout most of the day, and then it finally crashed. But I think this one, AMC, I think could be finally coming back down to the $15, $20 range. But yeah, this one, Clover will be interesting. I mean, obviously the company loses money, and tomorrow is the earnings, so. Definitely moved. Like I said, it started rallying, but like I said, I don't care. I just want to be, whatever it goes. Trust me, I will be disappointed. I'm not going to be disappointed for you guys if you own it and you're long, but I will be disappointed that I sold the calls and I'm out of it if this thing goes back to $28 or goes nuts. But honestly, sometimes you just got to make a decision, put a line in the sand, and get the hell out of it. And at least, like I said, we'll pick up another 56. 55, 80. If it's above $9 on Friday, we get called out. I basically pick up $75,000 more out of it. It's a loss, but at least we're done with it. Frees up, almost $900,000, and we can move on with our lives. Frees up. How much would it free up? 6, 7. Free up about $750. So, like I said, sometimes you just have to be done with them. But it is interesting. Like when you look at it, like AMC yesterday, after hours did really well, was up, and probably then somebody finally was like, "There's a problem here. Like I don't know, why is this stock up? This thing got as high as $37 today. This thing's a dud. There's nothing there." This thing's, they just lost $300 million earnings per share. It's ridiculous what they're losing and stuff. So definitely there. Glenn, Raja, good move getting out of any when you did. So I actually was looking at buying it on the dip today. I don't know. What do you guys think? You think it's going to come back, or what will it do? What will it do? So. Tracy D in the house, saying hi to everyone. Thank you, Tracy D. Next week, Renslaw says, is the third Friday of the month, and there'll be a lot of adjusting on options next week. That's right, guys. That's the option expiration date for all the monthly ones. So check that out. Is Zev another meme play? ZEV. I don't know. Did not follow that one. Wow. Probably. Like that. I don't know. It looks like it's been up before, kind of came down, but don't know anything about that one. But yeah, a lot of those, and that may, I think somebody said Fisker or Frisker, one of the other ones was running, which may be why Lucid Rams and stuff so much. Slot Machine Wins by Chico. Been looking at Lucid call options. Is there a way you can explain the $27 calls? Yes. So what you want to do is. So the $27 call, depending on what if you own the stock and you want to sell the call to bring in revenue, this is what you would do. And if you don't own the stock but you want to buy stock and you're willing to pay $27 a share, I'll show you what you would do there. But I think I do know you own the stock, so this will make more sense for you. So for example, here's the calls, and these are the strike prices. So we'll have to do 16 strikes so you can see them all. So if you take the $27 strike price for this Friday, so that's in 3 days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday trading day, and right now the bid is 10 cents. So basically if you had 1,000 shares of stock, that would be 10 contracts. you got the 10 cents. You're giving someone the right to buy your stock at $27 a share, and they're going to pay you 10 cents for that right. So let's say I think, you know what, I love Lucid. I think this thing's going to $30 by Friday. Chico, I'll give you 10 cents a share to buy your stock. And then the thing goes to $30. I gave you 10 cents. You made 10 cents, and I make $2.90 if it's $30. Now, let's say on Thursday the stock's $26.99. You make 10 cents, and I lost 10 cents. And your stock's much higher towards the strike price. So the downfall when you sell these is if the stock runs, kind of like I just showed you with Clover, if Clovid is above $9 on Friday, if Clovid goes to $100, I get $9 a share plus that 30 cents I sold it for. If Clover is $8.99 or anything below that, I keep all my stock I own and I keep that money. So you've seen me every week picking up this $30,000, $25,000, $30,000, $40,000 on it. It's not a lot of money, but over the last 5 or 6 weeks, it's 150. It's a little money towards my losses on it. So it definitely helps out. Same with like Jaguar and stuff like that. So hopefully, Chico, that makes sense to you. And but yeah, so if I don't think Lucid's going above 20. Anything's possible in this world. But the other thing to look at is, let's say Lucid. These I like these, like the $25 call at 35 cents or the $25.50. So you get 21 cents. So if you had 1,000 shares, you get $200. And if the stock has another $1 to go up this week, that you would pick up. Then let's say you got called out of your stock, and let's say you got called out at $25.50, then you could do the put to open at $25.50, which is $2.45, but that would be because the stock is above there where it is. So if the stock right now, like at $24.50, the put to open, this is where the premiums are ridiculous. If you want to sell the put to open, they'll give you $1.75. That's massive. Honestly, if you own the stock right now, if you had 1,000 shares of Lucid Group, I would just sell the stock. Then I would sell 10 contracts at $24.50 of the $1.75, because they're basically giving you $1.75. So if Lucid goes to $100, you don't get anything. You keep that $1.75. But if you own the stock and you sell it right now at $24.50, and then you sold 10 of those, you pick up $1,750. So you take your, it gives you a value of 20. So even if you had to buy the stock back because it took off, you could buy it up to at $26.25 and still be ahead. I think it's a great play. And if the stock drops and you didn't do this play, you would still own the stock. So if you own the stock right now and you don't sell it and it goes to $23, you're going to still own it at 23. You just lost $1,500. If the stock drops to $23, it gets put to you anyways, or you can roll out the put, which is what we did for a couple of, for almost 2 months before it hit for a couple of million. But you get that $1.75. So it's like you still are into now your stock at $22.75. I mean, it's just incredible. Like I said, the premiums over here are really good. Actually, I don't know why these are so light, but as the week goes on, these also drop in value and stuff. So you definitely want to keep an eye on that. All right, what else we got here? Mario, have fun with Krispy Kreme. The ticker symbol is donut. Perfect ingredients for a meme stock. That stock just hasn't done anything. And this is another company where it went public before and didn't do anything, and it went public again and hasn't really done anything. Same with also, guys, this was interesting. Coinbase today blew it out of the water. Earnings were incredible, but during the day it was down 10. Actually, after hours it was down more. Now it's up. But I mean, it's still way off its highs. When this thing came out, it got to $429. I think it came out around $380 or something. I can't remember the IPO price, but way under the IPO price, I think, even at $270. So definitely Coinbase. It's interesting where that one will go. Jeffrey, hey Raj, I just want to ask where you think BioNTech is going after earning beat. I mean, if the stock's up after earnings beat, it's probably going up. If it's down after earnings beat, probably down. Let's see here. I'll tell you. Doesn't look good for this one. My guess would be this stock. I mean, one is it's run tremendously. So if you look at this run up from $200 to 400 plus, basically doubled in value in the last 7 weeks. My guess would be the stock's going to about 350. That would be my guess. I don't know it really that well, but looking at what I'm looking at, that would be what I would say. So Jay says, any thoughts on oil prices and stocks? I don't know. God, there's lines at, like, I went by Costco. There's more people in line to buy gas at Costco than there was in the store shopping, I think. It's just crazy. So what's going on and stuff with those? Dan says, 2 days green in a row for CYDY, climbing out of the bathtub. Thanks for the entertainment, Raja. Very welcome, and good luck and continued money on that one. Angela says, AMC isn't going down that far, Raj. Dang, you're going to miss out. Well, why? What is there to make it go up? They're not. They've given you their earnings. This is what people don't understand. Like I said, and the tough part with a lot of these is they don't. They're not trading on any kind of. They're not trading on any earnings. Obviously, it's the memes and people just playing them. But at some point, they got to trade on earnings or reality. And at some point, there's not going to be any more stock for them to sell and raise capital, and they will be broke. The movie there, GameStop probably has a better shot to turn around into an e-commerce business and compete against Amazon and Steam and different stuff. AMC doesn't have that ability. First of all, I wouldn't even want to try and operate as many locations as they're operating, and they're trying to add bars and food service and all this stuff. Has anyone tried to hire someone right now in this world? It's impossible. You can't hire anybody. And if you do hire them, or you need to pay some ridiculous amount of money, that's going to tremendously affect earnings. So even if you look at all the chains now, they're all getting slammed in earnings because, they're doing great. Business is there, demand's there, but they have no staff. So, and opening more and more stores is going to be crazy. So, Jason says, I'm holding puts overnight on Tesla and SPY. I think tomorrow is a dumpster fire. I don't know. Spider or Tesla? Yeah, Tesla TSLA. Tesla's been holding in. I mean, it's up there. People have given us some it's starting to get some upgrades and stuff from some of the brokerage houses, but that's probably because so many brokerage houses have so much stock of it in the 800-900 range, so they need to do something on it. So Angela says it's ridiculous, the manipulation. It sure is. It's crazy. So but yeah, that's right. Ren slot. So many of these are one-day play. That's right, you guys. I mean, you got to get in early in the morning when they open up and get out quick because they go down fast. So, and Angela says, we know AMC isn't based on the fundamentals at this point, but regardless, they did release some positive earnings yesterday. I would have to disagree, Angela. If positive to you, that's like me saying I went to the casino. I expected to lose $50,000, but guys, it was an earnings beat. I only lost $45,000. It's still a loss. They were expecting that they were going to lose, $400 million, and instead they lost $330 million, and these are rough. It's somewhere around there, but it was over $300 million. That's terrific. You guys lost $100 million less than you expected, but you still lost $300 million. How much would you pay for that business? And so you have a business that's losing money. It's going to continue to lose money. They're not going to make any profit for another year minimum if they were lucky. And they have enough cash flow to keep burning for another, a year to 2 years, which luckily because the stock price did surge. But I don't understand where you would think, and I'm not denying, I'm just saying this is my common sense. So, and like I said, the meme stocks, there is no common sense in them. It's, if you can get 1 million people with $100 each and they all jump on something, it's going to go up. But yeah, it just is, that's how those work, and there's no fundamentals to them and stuff. So, like I said, it's terrific. They lost, $80 million less than they expected to lose, but they still lost $300 million. So it's, like I said, it's like me going to the casino and going, I thought I was going to lose 50 grand today. I only lost 45 grand. It's a win. We've done better than expected. Who wants to invest in Raja today? So Mike says, surprised you're not going to even say the name Doge. 20% increase from 20 cents to 24 cents, 25 cents. Doge, I still think Dogecoin it's just a dud. People don't understand. There's too many coins. Everyone and their mother has a coin. I could have a coin. Anybody can have. Everyone watching tonight can make a coin, and that's the problem. There's nothing there with those coins that are worth a shit. They're just garbage. And but like I said, if you get 1 million suckers who all want to buy it, I bought them. I wouldn't call myself a sucker. I just do it for fun, entertainment. But like I said, it's just like SPY yesterday. If I had 200,000 shares, if I hit it at the peak, I could have really made some serious money. I did good on it. You just have to find those at the right time and go with them and stuff. So Jason says, I've been playing the market for years, no free games. What's up with that? Who makes this machine? I know, no free stock. Who makes this machine? The Raja coin. There we go. So John says, meme hypes, similar to many other yearly stock hypes. If you make money quick, only hold free shares if you must. And for people who don't know what free shares are, what that is, that's when you own a stock. Let's say you bought 1,000 shares of stock at $1. The stock went to $2. You sell 500 shares, you have all your money out, and now your 500 shares left are pure profit. You don't care what happens. You obviously want it to go up, but you can't lose money on it. So that's what that means. But, like I said, there's so much opportunity, and you got to just be able to take advantage of it, and it's just timing. And especially with the pre-market and after-hours markets, that's where so much stuff moves, because when the options aren't trading with them and some of the larger hedge funds, those things move so much faster. For example, Clover did today. Like I said, how does the stock go to $9 and 50 cents or $9.23. The stock, you have to remember, so the stock yesterday closes, had a great day, opens up, goes all the way up to $9.23 from $9.80 on the open, goes up 50 plus cents, and then all of a sudden closes down the day, 40 cents down to $8.41. Like all of a sudden news came out, looks like earnings are going to be bad tomorrow. I don't know. It's like I said, it's interesting how this stuff moves, how they manipulate it. The other thing that's really interesting when you look at volumes on stocks. So for example, how does, this stock has 30 million shares, down 40 cents. Look at Lucid. There's no volume in it right now. Normally the stock, the volume was incredible. Today volume, right around 11 million shares. Some days that stock does 100 million shares. So how does 11 million shares yesterday move it up 70 cents? 11 million shares today moves it up $1. But the day before that, 11 million shares put it down 50 cents. It's just interesting. So same with AMC. AMC today, how did that thing go up to $37 this morning? 115 million shares, which is actually below its normal volume. So everybody this morning was like, AMC for the win. And then, so stuff moves fast. But hey guys, thank you so much for joining us for Raja Makes Money. And I'll see everybody same time, same place tomorrow. Hope everybody has a great day in the markets tomorrow. And it'll be interesting because no matter what, if CCIV comes down, or Lucid comes down tomorrow a little bit, I'll actually be up a lot more. If it goes up a lot more, if it goes up 25 cents, it'll be a pretty flat day for me unless they manipulate the pricing on the long ones. If it goes up like $1, it'll definitely be a down day. But like I said, it's like a progressive jackpot. It's going to hit. I'm not worried. We'll make lots of money. Let's get out of some of these duds this week. And hey, let's have a winning week. Take care, guys. See you tomorrow.